Hello people and welcome back to another video. My name is Onyinye Okoye, and if you know you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And today we're going to be talking about 7 habits of successful people. People who are successful don't have 2 heads. They are not made differently by God. They just have certain things that they do separately from other people. So what separates the successful people from the people who are not successful? What are the steps that the successful people take that the unsuccessful people do not take? Now, these are the things I want to be discussing in today's video. And the number one thing I really want to talk about is their daily habits. I found out that successful people have a regimen that they follow. These people can follow this regimen to the teeth. If they say it's time for exercise, it's time for exercise. If it's time to read a book, it's time to read a book. If it's time to do this, it's time to do that. They actually do it. So they have extremely great habits. And you know, they say that your habit is what forms your actions, forms your attitude, and at the end of the day gives you the results that you require. So what kind of habits do you have? Are your habits every day leading to achieving something? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Is our habit actually leading to achieving something? So, successful habits, successful habits, successful habits. I always say that something might look super big to achieve, but if you break it down into very small units, break it down into habits, actions, you'll find out that you're going to achieve that big thing at the end of the day. Now let's go to number 2. The number 2 thing that separates successful people from unsuccessful people is personal drive. Personal drive. I'm using the word personal to tell you that it's not community drive. It's not family drive. It's not, no matter how people motivate you, no matter the number of motivational quotes you read, motivational messages that enters your ear, no matter how your pastor says, go and succeed, it is your turn to shine, what God cannot do does not exist. It doesn't matter about all of that. If you do not have a personal inner drive to succeed, you wouldn't succeed. You need a personal drive. You need to say, okay, I want to achieve this and I'm going to go for it against all odds. Even when the road looks as if it's totally blocked, I'm going to find a way around this road. There must be a way around it, on top of it, under it, by the side. There must be a way. So you need to have extreme personal drive. Even when it comes crashing down, even when you feel like crying, even when your emotions are all over the place, your personal drive is what is going to separate you. So having a very strong personal drive is very, very important. Tip number 3, confidence. Confidence. Have you seen the kind of confidence that successful people carry? In fact, sometimes it oozes like arrogance, but they actually know what they want. They know what they are going out to achieve, and they are confident in their abilities to achieve it. And this confidence is built over time. You need to be confident in your ideas. You need to be confident in your products. You need to be confident in your services. You need to be confident in everything that you carry. If not, you're not going to be able to sell it to the next person. If you're not sure about what your company offers, if you're not sure about what your services are, how do you think you're going to convince the next person to hire you or to patronize you? So confidence is a very, very, very key attribute of successful people. In fact, you'll find very successful people sell something to somebody, and when you listen, you're like, how were they able to sell this thing to this person? It's all about the confidence. So you need to work on your confidence level. You need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that you have it in you despite all odds. Tip number 4, you need to learn how to communicate clearly. Communicate clear. You know how successful people just go straight to the point. So I want to build this, I want to do it like this, I want to sell this. But people who are not confident, you just hear them say things like, please, I want to see you. And when will I see you? Go straight to the point. What do you want to achieve? Communicate it in clear terms. This is what I want. This is how I want to achieve it. This is the route I'm going to be going through. It is very, very, very important you go through these things. Now let's go to the next tip. You need to have a growth mindset. You need to have a growth mindset. A growth mindset is where trees grow, is where flowers grow, If you do not have a growth mindset, you're going to have a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is the mindset that says nobody is buying. A fixed mindset is the mindset that says my location is not working. A fixed mindset is the mindset that says, maybe my product is too expensive, or maybe I'm not good enough. But a growth mindset says, how can I utilize my environment? How can I maximize the sale of my product? How do I find high value customers who really need my product? Having a growth mindset will set you to asking questions. And you ask questions. Once you find these answers, it's going to lead you to the next level. Very, very, very important. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. And my next tip, my next tip is the most important of them all. Successful people know how to embrace failures. Because you're going to encounter these failures. These failures will come. But you need to know how to embrace failures. That you failed doesn't mean you are a failure. It's just that particular thing, project, or whatever it is that failed. And your ability to embrace failure puts your mental state in the right order. It's very, very important. If a failure happens and you're weak about it, you're crying about it, it's going to throw you in an emotional turmoil. And before you know what's happening, you're not going to have the correct frame of mind to keep moving forward. So yes, bad things happen to good people. Yes, bad things can happen. Your business can crash. Anything can happen. Your heart can be broken. But you need to learn that there is a place for emotional trauma, and there's a place for emotional maturity. So you need to learn how to embrace failures. Pick up the lessons that you learn from every failure. What should I learn? What would I do differently next time? Pick it up and run with it so that you don't repeat it again. Very important. And finally, self-awareness. Self-awareness. Who are you? Where are you coming from? What stories have shaped you? What is your why? What makes you cry? Why do you want to be successful? Are you hungry enough to actually be successful? Do you think you even deserve success? That's another thing. Some people don't think they deserve success. You have to be self-aware of where you are, where you want to be, at the pace you need to go. Because some of us want to fly when we should actually be crawling. Some of us want to run when we should actually be walking. So understand your limits at that particular point in time. Be aware of what you want to achieve. Go after it and achieve everything you want to achieve. And I'm going to give you a bonus tip. And my bonus tip is this: work no dey kill person. That's just the truth. Work doesn't kill. I'm not saying you should work until you drop. What I'm saying is you should put in the effort for at least, let's say you put in the work 3 months at a stretch, you can take a break. Another 3 months of serious work, you can take a break. But you really need to put in the work if you want to find success. So if you found any value in this video, let me know in the comment section. Remember to like, share, comment, and of course, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you when I bring you another video. Bye, guys.